Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today is of course Tuesday, which means another spotlight hour for us to do on the live stream, and we're just approaching about 12 minutes till the spotlight hour starts spawning. Today's spotlight hour is going to be a Luvdisc, so of course February 14th, Valentine's Day, is just coming around the corner now, so Luvdisc seems to be a obvious choice to have as a spotlight hour Pokemon. So we're going to be doing the spotlight hour tonight, and we're also going to be doing the daily adventure incense as well, which we're going to start in just a second, and we'll be doing that just before the spotlight hour. But first of all, let's get some luck eggs on. So let's go down to here, chuck some luck eggs on. In fact, we're going to use both the luck eggs, and then we're going to do Roar of Time as well on that Dialga to make them last a little bit longer. So Roar of Time, there we go. Use that for around about 18 minutes. That should see us over the 7 o'clock time. And then we can use that daily adventure incense. Now, let's have a quick look and see how much XP we're currently on. 598.6. So let's have a quick look at what we can catch here before the spotlight hour. Now, the reason I put a luck egg on is, of course, because it's spotlight hour. We normally put luck eggs on anyway, but also the current event, which is Beloved Buddies, also gives 2 times catch XP. So 2 times catch XP for everything that you see here, and that's Slowpoke annoyingly caught, but 2 times catch XP for everything, meaning that when you hit an excellent throw, unfortunately not like that, but when you do eventually hit an excellent throw, then it will currently get you around about 4,500 XP if you do have a luck egg on. So hopefully this plus all catches, then we'll be able to see that on the screen. There we go, we've caught it. So as you can see on the screen, 4,780 XP per excellent throw, which is very, very good going. Could just do with some more Slowpokes about, because they seem to be quite easy to hit the excellent throws. But we also have both versions of Volbeat and Illumines, both currently spawning, as well as Minun and Plusle. But obviously, Illumines and Volbeat, depending on where you are, they are regional, so normally you don't see one of them. For us here in the UK, we normally get Volbeat, and then we now see Illumines added to that, which is awesome, so we also have a chance of getting that shiny, whereas other parts of the world may already have Illumines and instead get Volbeat added to their spawn. So pretty cool event for that. So we're going to concentrate on trying to get as many excellent throws today as we can to try and boost up that XP. Still working towards our yearly goal. But if you're watching, make sure to comment down below as well. Get involved in the comments. We've had quite a few very good streams recently where we've been bouncing off the comments. So make sure to get involved down below today. Annoyingly, that spunk just jumped at the wrong time then. It's a very nice spawn of Illumines. I think it is a Pokemon and Volbeat, that pairing seems to be common when it comes around to Valentine's Day. We always seem to have an event where both of those spawn in the wild. Which means if you do miss out this year, there's a good chance it could be back next year. And the strange thing is with Illumines and Volbeat, like I've just said, Volbeat is the one we normally get, but it was actually Illumines I managed to get the shiny of first. The event where we got released shiny, again, it was released worldwide. Everybody got both spawns, and I never managed to get a Volbeat. It was only way after the event that I managed to get a shiny Volbeat for the first time. But I'd much rather it be that way around. I'd much rather struggle with the Pokemon that are in my region. It was very much the same with Pansear, Pansage and Panpour. Managed to get Pansage and Panpour, but couldn't get Pansear. to save me life. And then, of course, that was last year's most wanted shiny of 2024, and we managed to get that. So, thankfully, no longer need Pansear. So Spotlight will start in around about 6 minutes. Make sure to get in the comments down below if you've already had your Luvdisc Spotlight Hour. So with today's Spotlight Hour, of course, there is always a additional bonus with the Spotlight Hour. And today's is 2 times Catch Stardust. So we're going to put some star pieces on very, very shortly to combat and to make the most of that 2 times Catch Stardust. But of course, the 2 times Catch XP is with us throughout this beloved Buddies event. So that goes on until Saturday at 8 PM local time. Hey Natalie, how are you? Hopefully you're still playing the game after joining the live stream last week and then re-downloading it. What level are you now? Excellent throw there and a plusle. So annoyingly, some of these are weather boosted, which means they're a higher CP than they normally would be. Weather boost add 5 additional levels. So it's the same as powering a Pokemon up 10 times when it's weather boosted. So that's why they become a lot more difficult to catch, because they are a higher level than they would normally be. Managed to get some excellent throws off here while we've got the lucky egg on, which is good. And then we have got our Pokemon GO ++ spinning stops today as well. I'm on Pokemon GO non-stop. Awesome. Good to hear it. What level are you now? I think being that it was me that got you back into it, you'll end up sending me the bills when you start putting money on the game, probably. This is your fault. You've got to pay for them. 27, that's good going. Very good going. Well done on that. Messed up on that fur throw. Fur throw then. With a tongue twister. Yeah, I was only joking about that. You don't have to send me a bill. Nice little Bagon spawn. I am looking out for this new Pokemon as well which has been released during the beloved Buddies event. And that is, of course, Dynamax. Is that the right way to pronounce it? I think so. It's the Alola Pokemon, which looks like a massive ship anchor. And it can't be found shiny, unfortunately, but it is only on 3-star raids. Which is a little bit annoying that it hasn't been released shiny, really, because if you think about the past Pokemon, which have just gone straight onto 3-star raids, got the likes of Turtonator, Bombardier, Drugdagon, all those got released and went straight onto 3-star raids, and they got the shiny released straight away. So a little bit annoying that this hasn't happened with this. I think that was just Dan who messaged below. Your comments just faded away, so unfortunately I can't read it just at the moment. I'll read it when the next comment pops up. But thanks very much for joining the stream. Yeah, it was. Just got home from my shift. Any shinies on the stream yet? No, unfortunately not, Dan. No shinies as of yet. Spotlight hour starts in just 1 minute though. So we've only just been live for around about 12 minutes or so. But in 1 minute, all these spawns will turn into Luvdisc. So if we find a shiny now, it will turn into a shiny Luvdisc if we left it. So exactly, perfect timing. Check out Loomies before it changes into a Luvdisc. Probably prefer a shiny Loomies to a Luvdisc, with being the Pokemon from not from our region. And then while the clock just is about to tick 6 o'clock, we'll put some star pieces on. And we'll get 2 of those added on. So we have an hour of star pieces, and that is obviously because, like we mentioned before, 2 times Catch Stardust during the Spotlight Hour. Excellent throw on that Luvdisc. So hopefully we'll be able to see how much that Stardust brings us. The 2 times Catch Stardust, obviously the 2 times Catch XP because of a beloved Buddies event, and that Lucky Egg. So we've got 300 Stardust, and we've also Mega Evolved a Pokemon, Mega Evolved Primal Kyogre. So we have an active Mega Evolve as well. So 4,780 XP and 300 Stardust. So not bad going, really. If we can keep doing these excellent throws, we can certainly end up with a lot of XP and Stardust by the end of this. Now I have got a target in my head of how much XP I want to try and earn by the end of today. Well, I'll reveal that at the end, whether we hit it or not. And of course, XP is one of the goals of my year. If you've not already seen the video, go check it out. My 2025 targets on Pokemon GO. And at the start of each month, we'll do a monthly update on how we are getting on with them. But the XP goal is absurd. I've never earned anywhere near the amount of XP that I'm trying to earn this year. Nice little Remoraid there. Trying to get in on the Spotlight Hour action. And we've just had another one appear on the Daily Adventure Incense as well. So Luvdisc seems to be quite a decent, excellent throw. We're definitely... Oh, Remoraid just kept moving, man. That was a little bit annoying. We're definitely smashing out these excellent throws, which is good. I think it's all about muscle memory. At the weekend, of course, it was the Community Day featuring Karrablast and Shelmet. There's a results video up on my YouTube to have a look at how I managed to get on, and please leave a comment on that video as well, telling me how you got on during the Community Day. But it was pretty much the same on Community Day. Of course, it was 3 times Catch XP during that Community Day, which just absolutely music to my ears, with us hunting down that XP goal for the year. And when it first started, when the Community Day first started, I really was struggling to hit excellent throws. And after about 10 minutes, it was just turned into muscle memory. I was hitting excellent throws virtually every throw. So it just is all about having a few of them spawn, getting the distance and the judging right, and then you end up landing them 9 times out of 10. So hopefully everyone else is managing to hit loads of excellent throws as well on these Luvdisc. And of course we have the possibility of a shiny one as well. I did manage to get some. Got a shiny Karrablast, 40, 40, 15 Karrablast, and a 13, 15, 12 Shelmet. Nice, very nice shinies, them ones. So yeah, I managed to get quite a few shinies. Managed to get at least a 3-star of each. I think the best 3-star I got was a Carablast, and that was 15, 14, 13. So it's quite nice, that was. Oh, this is catching now, Natalie. Natalie's literally managing to get a gang all together now because she's watched my stream, got playing herself, and then now she's telling every single one of her mates about it. So that's awesome. The more mates you get to play, the easier it is to obviously take down those legendary raids as well. So you can hopefully work together towards that. I don't know why I'm trying to catch a Nidoran when it's Luvdisc Spotlight Hour, but here we are. Now, I was trying to do the Squavet Max Monday yesterday, and unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I wasn't able to, but we are here live tonight, which is really, really good. I do enjoy doing these live streams and getting people interacting down below. But we should be back to our normal regime next week with Max Monday. Now that the legendary flight event has finished, the one with the Dynamax, Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno, that has now completely finished. So therefore, we should be back to our normal Max Monday routine of doing level 1s or level 2s sometimes, depending on what's featured. Now we have got a 5k egg. Let's have a look at this. Okay, not a very good spawn. 491, 2-star as well, so not brilliant. Stick another 5k on. So we've got 2 more minutes of our daily adventure Incense, and spawns have run out a little bit just because we're going back the same way. So let's go ahead and open some gifts. Mr. Pogo Central himself. And we have a few that is going to Great Friends, I believe, today. So let's open these up and cash in on this additional XP. It's only 10,000, each one of these are. But of course, with that lucky egg, it's 20,000. So it all adds up. And what easier way to earn 20,000 XP than just to open a gift. Definitely the best way to level up. And some of these that I'm opening now may actually be some of you watching, because of course I did put my trainer code up on my YouTube community section, and it is still there. So if you do want to add me, then you can. I won't be changing my code anytime soon, so give me an ad if you want. Hey, that was me. I've just opened a gift, by the way. Awesome. Yeah, the more the merrier. XP is XP. Loads of XP. Loving it. And we've still got some more of them to open as well, so we'll get back to that in just a moment. Let's keep on going with the Luvdisc. 1 gazillion XP later, exactly, yeah. I don't know why it just doesn't come through in one notification. You've had 5 great friends. Here's 100,000 XP or something. You know, why does it have to keep on coming up over and over again? Really annoying. But we got there after a gazillion friendship levels up. Oh, play nice, Luvdisc. Don't keep moving. I'll look after you. There we go. Talked him into it. So again, let's see what friendship bonuses we've got to do. A couple more of these, actually. Got loads of people going towards the 20k, or what's normally the 10k. Who needs Luvdisc when you've got all these? This is insane. I didn't realise I got this many. I won there. Couple more as well. Wow, okay. So welcome to Danzo's YouTube. We're just going to be opening gifts all day. And we'll be back to you shortly. This is taking forever. I do apologise about this. But we are cashing in on loads of XP here. I get more gifts here than on Christmas Day. This is obscene. Who needs Christmas when you've got loads of friends on Pokemon Go? Sending you gifts. Have we got anybody going Ultra? Maybe? No, they're 2 days away, so yeah, that's fine. So yeah, let's just wait for 1 million years for these to all come through. And then, I believe, there's some Luvdisc to go catching. $20,000, 20,000, 20,000. How many times does it take for me to say 20,000 for people in the comments to keep shouting stop? 20,000. Hey, oh, no more, no more. Hey, we can start catching Luvdisc. 20,000 times, I'd say. Yeah. That's how I feel. I got 45 friends on Pokemon Go more gifts. Yeah, exactly. Who needs birthday or Christmas when you have, hey, Shiny Luvdisc. It's a good job we stopped clicking on those gifts because we have a Shiny Luvdisc. Such a nice shiny. Yellow Luvdisc. Don't you run away from me. Oh. It's playing hard to get this Luvdisc. There we go. Yay! Shiny Luvdisc. It's a 1-star, but still shiny. 15 attack as well, so you know, power it up. Be useful in raids, surely. Maybe not. But yeah, so Shiny Luvdisc, as always on our live stream. If you want to nickname it, come up with a funny nickname of this yellow love heart Pokemon. Come up with a funny nickname, I'll forever nickname it after you. Apparently it's Nat's pick, so Natalie, you get to decide what we nickname that Shiny Luvdisc. To give you some examples, we've had, what have we had in the past? I'll have to check my recent shinies to see what we've had in the past, but I remember getting a Weedle, which I think somebody called, I don't know. Let's have a look before we catch these. So shinies, this will give you an incline as to what we've had recently in the past. Let's just scroll down through some of these. So we've had Jaws, that was last week's community spotlight hour, should I say. And if we keep scrolling down, we've had Jaws, we had Ringa, of course, Ringa Roses. Keep going down, Silly Willy, Twinkle Toes. So, you know, that's the sort of funny thing we're going for. Hey mate, how are you? Thanks so much for dropping in. We've just managed to get a shiny live on stream. Yeah, you did actually. Yeah, so Natalie's going to decide what we call the yellow Luvdisc. So she's got to try and think of a name for the yellow Luvdisc, and no pressure, but you have only got 47 minutes to do so. but no pressure. And in the meantime, we will try and find another one. Why does Luvdisc keep moving? Just when it was about to hit it. Just when it was about to hit it and it moved to one side. It's just not playing nice. I don't know what other people's opinions and thoughts are on this, but I have found more recently that the Pokemon tends to do its moving action when the circle gets so small that it's about to be an excellent throw. It then tends to start moving, so it becomes even harder to hit that excellent throw. I think that's done very much on purpose. Shiny Luvdisc! Is this boosted or what? We've got 2 Shiny Luvdisc. This is insane. 2. Is this 1 in 512 or is this boosted? We're now 2 in 15 minutes. And this is a hundo. No. 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 So it's not a hundo, but it is a shiny. So we'll take that. So Natalie, now you have 2 Luvdisc to nickname, or somebody else can nickname the second one if you want. But, you know, pressure's on. You thought your task was easy before. It's now harder because you've got to name 2 of them. Hey, oh, we don't want any more star pieces. Nope, that's a terrible throw. So 2 shinies in 15 minutes. If that isn't any reason not to hit that subscribe button, then I don't know what is. So please make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Tiny Luvdisc, that would have been a nice shiny, wouldn't it? A tiny, shiny Luvdisc, that would have been awesome. I'm sure it's 512 odds, but I may be wrong. If somebody in the comments can find that out for me while I'm live on stream and let me know. Have other people in the comments had their spotlight hour? Did you manage to get a shiny so easily, or is it literally just me at this moment in time? If we get a 3rd one, this will be crazy. Normally we've had many spotlight hours where we've not had anything. Little did we know, all those sparkles were being saved up for this amazingly useful Pokemon, of which is Luvdisc. I shall power up every shiny I get and use it against the Groudons next time you come round. Kyogre can be forgotten about. Luvdisc has entered the scene. Four, 4, 8. Did we catch that one? Yeah, we did. So I think Natalie's going to be nicknaming the first one. If anybody wants to nickname the second one, the second shiny we've had tonight, and please do so, because if we end up getting a third one, this could be a very long stream where we're still on live hours after the spotlight has ended, just literally thinking about nicknames. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments below if you can think of a nickname for the yellow shiny Love Heart Pokemon of Luvdisc. Terrible throw on that Luvdisc. Thankfully it didn't catch. We'll ignore the second throw, it was even worse than the first. And he still didn't catch, so we have a third time. And we got a great one. In that case, Luvdisc. Yes. Luvdisc. I like it. We shall call him Luvdisc. Natalie's still got to call the first one up. Let's try some of these Ultra Balls on these. I think the excellent throw is literally, well, this is going to sound completely wrong, but it's literally throwing the ball at its lips. I would say that is virtually guaranteed an excellent throw. I don't know if Pokemon GO do this on purpose, but yeah, that is what it is. Is one of these going to be shiny on this side here? Just moved at the wrong time then, Luvdisc. True Love. I like it. So we have True Love and Luvdisc. Let's go for it. So let's go shiny. And we have the first one is going to be called True Love. And the second one is Luvdisc. There we go. The first two shinies of tonight is now nicknamed. Thanks so much for your suggestions. Let's see if we can get a third. That was slightly annoying. Buddy headed it back. Now we're doing a quick catch trick. If your buddy does head it back, you can actually run away before the Pokeball reaches the Pokemon, which means that you get another chance at catching it. Very rarely when your buddy hits it back does it turn into an excellent throw. You can do, but very rarely. I'd much rather just have a throw again than run that chance. Let's go back to Pokeballs. Now the spawns have died down a little bit. And hopefully we can catch some more with these. Now, because our daily adventure incense is finished, we'll also just stick on a normal incense. Some additional spawns popping up on that, just to keep us going. So nailing the excellent throws on these. Don't know if any of them are staying in though. A couple are. A few of them aren't. So we'll just take our time and get these all round here before we do move on. We've had the shinies, we want the XP now. Of course we do want more shinies. Never say no to more shinies. Come on, Luvdisc, stay my ball. Good thing is it has stopped raining in game, which is good. Just before the spotlight out, it's still raining in game, so Pokemon were weather boosted, meaning they were a lot harder to catch. Now, it's a little bit easier, but still Luvdisc, especially when its CP is up towards the 700s. Can still be a difficult Pokemon to try and keep in the ball. Shelder off the Incense, we'll definitely try and catch that. Shelder is one of those Pokemon that do have an increased Stardust naturally anyway, so it's normally 1,000 Stardust. You'll see this is now 2,000, and then of course it's then accelerated even more because of a star piece that we've got on, so 4,500 Stardust just from one Shelder, which is obscene. Hey up, where did all those Luvdisc come from? They just came out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere, those Luvdisc. Let's just try and catch these before we move on. Do not want to miss these. There we go, nailing me, excellent throws. And another Shelder as well. Definitely catching him. There he is. Not off a daily this time. Or sorry, the normal incense this time. Not off a normal incense. We can clear out all these Pokemon in here. Ones that can't evolve. And we keep the ones that can evolve because we tend to evolve those and get additional XP. Off each evolution, you get 1,000 XP. And of course, like last week, some Spotlight Hours give 2 times evolution XP. So you can earn up to 2,000 on those ones. Shiny Diglett, and it's a level 1. I wasn't even looking at a screen, man. This is obscene. This isn't even Diglett Spotlight Hour. What is he doing there? I don't know, but I have a level 1 Shiny Diglett now. I can't... What is happening? Is my game broken? A 0-star level 1 Shiny Diglett. That is crazy. So again, I ask you once more, let me know in the comments what you can nickname a shiny Diglett this time. This is crazy. This is the most obscene Spotlight Hour ever. I've never had this much luck on a Spotlight Hour. I definitely need to check if... I know Diglett's 1 in 512. I definitely need to check if Luvdisc is. Because if so, then this is just crazy. There's no way I should have seen 3 shinies by now. And again, I suppose that's RNG for you. That is obscene. I thought that was shiny. It took a while to load in and I thought I loved this for shiny. Yeah, let's keep it rolling. I've caught 1,505 Pokemon. Nice. Is that total? I'm guessing that's total. That is a good total, but you only started last week. I believe it was last week, wasn't it? I think so. Was that last week or week before? These weeks go by too quickly. Absolutely flying by. And if you've... Yeah, that's crazy. That's very good going. Well done. Yeah, if you've not already seen the updates as well, during March is loads of stuff going on. So like both on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, a week ago, that's really good going. Well done. Yeah, so on both Saturday and Sundays throughout most of the year, throughout most of the next season at least, the next 3 months, there's an event on at least every weekend, if not some weekends have got them on both Saturday and Sunday. So that is going to be an absolute nightmare, really. I mean, loads of events, loads of XP, obviously loads of tickets. But, you know, I don't tend to buy the tickets, but still, loads of tickets. Well, I say I don't tend to buy the tickets. I only tend to buy the tickets that are for like the raid days. I don't buy the community day tickets. I don't buy the hatch day tickets or research tickets, you know, for the research days. Don't tend to buy those tickets. I tend to only buy the ones for raids. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. And with me being a community ambassador for my local group as well, it means that I host most of these events that happen. And therefore, there's a lot of work trying to host these events when most weekends have got something happening both Saturday and Sunday, which is crazy. Yeah, Blastoise is a really cool and rare wild spawn. But it can actually be shiny because its Mega's already been released as well. Any Pokemon that you can get Mega Evolve, or you can already Mega Evolve because it's already been released on the game, then it has a 1 in 128 shiny. So if you see a wild Blastoise, wild Charizard, wild Venusaur, wild Gengar, wild Sceptile, anything that can Mega Evolve that's already been released on the game, it can have a 1 in 128 shiny odds. So that also goes for the likes of Absol and stuff like that. So yeah, really, really cool Pokemon to see spawn in the wild. And even better if you can see a green one spawning. "33 minutes gone of the Spotlight Hour. 2 shiny Luvdisc." I nearly said 2 shinies then. I completely forgot about Diglett. 2 shiny Luvdisc. 1 shiny Diglett. Randomly. Yeah, that's the best way. Catch every single Pokemon you see. You'll never... Especially with these events that are on at the moment. A lot of events during February. 2 times Catch XP. 3 times Catch XP. during my community day that's just gone. So loads of chance to level up really easily. Like I say, you have to be catching to let that happen. Now I do need to keep an eye out on the amount of Pokemon I've caught, because we are edging very close to a milestone myself. We will have a quick look at that in just a moment. $529. I'm guessing I've caught that Luvdisc. Yeah, it is. $529. Yeah, the quick catching on when something spawns on your Incense, you can try and quick catch it, but it will still remain there. The only way of knowing if you've caught it is to check your most recent caught, and as you can see, that 500 CP I've already caught. $498,250. So we're getting very close to the 500,000 mark, the 500,000 mark, which is super cool. And I do want to try and find a Gengar for my 500,000 catch. That would be an awesome way to reach that milestone. Gengar, of course, being my favourite Pokemon, if you don't already know, by most of the YouTube channel. You can see all the Gengar logos and stuff like that. So yeah, you probably already worked it out. But Gengar is my all-time favourite Pokemon. And in fact, quite recently, I did just send off 11 Gengar or Gengar-related Pokemon cards for grading. And I have just received them back. So I will be doing a video on that and what grades they've got as well. So we'll reveal the grades, we'll reveal what cards they are. Really looking forward to that, to see what they've got. Very cool video going to be coming up later this week on my channel, so keep an eye out for that if you are interested in graded Pokemon cards. I'm very excited to see what we've got. Of course, as we mentioned before, Beloved Buddies event currently on. We have just been invited to a Delamise raid. That's the Alola Pokemon, which looks like a ship anchor covered in seaweed. Quite a cool design looking Pokemon. Unfortunately not available to be shiny, so potentially just use some of your free raid passes. Don't forget, this current season, up until the end of this month, you can get the 2 free raid passes every day. Next season, at the start of March, that will change, so try and get those raids in as you can, those free raids. And of course, we have Raid Hour tomorrow, featuring Anonymous. He'll be on raids tomorrow, the incarnate form. And then at the weekend, the 15th, so that is Saturday, we have another raid day. This time featuring the Hooper Unbound. So Hooper Unbound raid day is going to be coming to Pokemon Go. And Hooper Unbound has only really been released for around about a year or so, and it came out on Elite Raids, which is certain gyms are known as Elite Raids. They're ones that tend to be in more park areas. Those ones, you'll see those by clicking on them. So if I show you one on my nearby, which I know is an Elite Raid, I think that one is. No, that one isn't. That one definitely is. If it will show me with a Mega T-Tail Beamer. Yeah, there you can see, right at the top of the screen, you can see a tag that says Elite Raid Gym. So those are the ones that are Elite Raids, and those ones spawn the special raids whenever there's an Elite Raid event. Now, Hooper was on those Elite Raids, so you had to go to specific gyms at specific times to be able to do the raids last year. This time around, it is going to be on a raid day, which means that we'll take over every single gym near you for 3 hours, which, going off what we've recently had on raid days, they'll have 30-minute timers, so each gym will spawn a Hooper Unbound raid 6 times over the course of the event. 2 till 5 this is on Saturday, your local time. And Hooper Unbound will be quite difficult to take down. You'll need, depending on what level you are, depending on what counters you've got, you'll need probably 3 or 4 trainers minimum. So try and see if you can get some friends together to take that down. Of course, I'll be hosting it with my community. We should have more than enough for that. And as always, I'll be doing a results video so you can see how I've managed to get on. Now, there is no shiny Hooper has been released on the game yet. So unfortunately no shiny, but it is Hooper Unbound. It's a really good psychic type. Not as good as Mewtwo, but not far off him. Big Doug. Yeah, I'll call it Big Doug. Thanks so much for dropping in on the stream. I will name that Diglett Big Doug. I might name it Big Doug in terms of Doug digging of a hole. So let's go Diglett. Let's see if we could call him Big Doug, like that. Yeah, I quite like that with being Diglett. Big Doug. Cheers, Dan. Thanks very much for dropping in again. And I'll hopefully see you next time we're live. Hands are getting rather cold right now. So X and throws are becoming a little bit harder to do. Just need to get that timing right again. That's more like it. So here in the UK, it's around about 2 degrees, probably 1 degree, feels like. So it is very cold, especially when a bit of a cold breeze, cold wind passing through your fingers. It does make it a little bit harder to catch. But still, we need to crack on. We have loads of XP still to get. And of course, maybe even more shinies to get as well. Star Piece Lucky Eggs are on. Excellent throws are being hit. So we are all good. Tried a little cheeky opposite curve there to try and get that Luvdisc with an excellent throw. Unfortunately, couldn't get it. Now, I didn't glance over at the amount of XP we had when we previously had a look at the Pokemon court, so I'm not too sure how much XP we've earned this Spotlight Hour so far. I was solely focusing on the Pokemon court number. So XPY still remains a mystery to what we've done so far this Spotlight Hour. We did take a note of a number beforehand, so we should be able to work out how much we've earned in the hour. And as we always do, we'll head down here, and now because the Dialga Roar of Time has finished, we can put on the Palkia Spatial Rend Adventure Effect, and that will just give us some more spawns for return leg heading back up, meaning that we aren't missing out on catching any Luvdisc. Nailing these excellent throws. Really happy about that. Nidoran, a different story, but still, just clear him out of the way. No, we don't want to use a Master Ball. I've just ran out of Great Ball, so therefore a Master Ball shifted over one. We definitely don't want to use a Master Ball on a normal Luvdisc. We don't even want to use it on a shiny one, to be honest. That is not what the Master Balls are for. Not unless, of course, Luvdisc is your most favourite Pokemon. You might want it for the aesthetics. But definitely not on this stream. I've always wanted to try and catch a Shundo Gengar. You know, of course, the only way of knowing race or Hundo beforehand is, of course, having a friend catch it in the wild before you, or, of course, i.e. a Ghastly, or you can, of course, get Gengar in the wild, or off a raid. So that's mainly how I've been trying to get the Shundo Gengars in the past when it's featured on raids. Try and hunt down the Shundo from there. We've got very close sometimes. We've had a 98 shiny with a costume off a raid. Unbelievably close. But if it was a Shundo CP Gengar, I would definitely use the Master Ball. Of course, you are guaranteed catch shinies are, but still, I'd just do it for the aesthetics. I think it would look pretty cool. A Shundo Gengar caught in a Master Ball. That would look pretty cool. I think, if I remember right, Fleece King did something very, very similar where he found a Shundo Mareep on a classic community day, and he caught one in a Master Ball just mainly for the aesthetics, so that's definitely something I'd do if I saw a Shundo Gengar. Hey Emma, how are you? Thanks very much for joining. Luckily that Luvdisc didn't catch, because that was an absolutely terrible throw. And we won't even speak about that second one. That was even worse. There we go. There's the excellent throws. So as we mentioned before, we'll be heading up the same way. I've got to buy some Pokemon cards when I get paid. Just try and get the ones with Eevee. Don't do what I did, where I just kept on buying the new sets that kept on being released, hoping that there was a Gengar in each set. Some sets there wasn't a Gengar, so make sure to do your research and don't waste money on the sets that haven't got Eevee in. Make sure to do your research beforehand and only buy the sets that have your preferred Pokemon in. Learned my lesson the hard way. We'll quickly just see if there's any spawns across here, and then we'll start heading back, like we said before, with that Spatial Rend. So we'll actually go put that on now, because we might get a few Pokemon across here with that Spatial Rend. Very, very cool Palkia with an LA background here that my friend sent over to me. And we've actually just learned a special charge move instead of using Spatial Rend. That was cool. Let's go for 20 minutes of Spatial Rend. I should see us for a return leg. See us just past the Spotlight Hour as well. And of course, what Spatial Rend does, if you don't already know, you can see there that purple ring now that appears. You normally have two rings that surround your avatar. One that stretches out further than the other. The first ring that carries on to the furthest distance is your interaction ring. That is the ring in which you can interact with Pokestops, gyms, etc. The first one is your spawn ring. So that is the one where your Pokemon will spawn within. Now, using Spatial Rend, which is only available if your Palkia Origin form, so it's only available on Palkia Origin form, and it's only available if it has the Spatial Rend move, then you get to learn. You can't TM it in any way. You have to have caught it with Spatial Rend. And with Spatial Rend, you then can use that adventure effect, and your spawn circle becomes the same distance as your interaction circle. So that's why you can see Pokemon spawning from a further out distance. And the purple colour that you see leaving the avatar is just showing you how much additional spawn radius you can see. So really, really cool effect. And this one goes, obviously it is linked to Dialga as well. Dialga and Palkia have always been linked in all the gens, and as we saw at the start of the video, we used Dialga's adventure effect, which is Roar of Time, and that holds or pauses time on any incense that you've currently got running, daily incense included, Star Piece, Lucky Egg. It pauses those times, so effectively elongates that time, and therefore you can get more out of those items. So that is a very, very cool adventure effect as well, but you can't have them both running at the same time, so you can only have one or the other. So that is why we started with Roar of Time, and now we are finishing with Spatial Rend. And that should see us past the Spotlight Hour, and should see us get some more spawns for a return leg as we head back up. Let's just get that Luvdisc before it does appear too far away. That was a terrible throw, that huge fly, but still. Let's get rid of all these Luvdiscs that we've currently caught. This will only delete the 0-star, 1-stars and 2-star Luvdisc. I've got a favourite search term set up for that. So don't panic, I'm not deleting any 3-star, 4-stars. We will have a look at the end to see if we have caught any 4-star Luvdisc. Hey Will, how are you? Of course, I remember you. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. If you have just joined the stream late, then just to give you a quick refresh, we used the daily adventure incense right at the start. We've not managed to get anything off that. No glaring birds today, unlike last week where we managed to see and catch a glaring bird, which is very, very cool. So no glaring birds today on the daily adventure incense, but within the first 15 minutes of the Spotlight Hour, we did have 2 shiny Luvdisc, which made me think that the odds were boosted for this, but I think they are still 1 in 512. So 2 shiny Luvdisc, of which we've had them both nicknamed now. And then we caught a shiny level 1 Diglett, which randomly appeared. A 10 CP shiny Diglett. So at the moment, I'm currently walking. Yeah, I'm walking back towards home way. But I'm walking mainly where I know the spawns are. Trying to hit these excellent throws. So we have a star piece on, or we've had a couple of star pieces on. We've had a couple of lucky eggs on as well, running the course of the hour, because it is the beloved Buddies event, which also is 2 times catch XP. So that is also running throughout the spotlight hour. So we can double up on that XP with the lucky egg. So 4,700 XP we've been getting each excellent throw. And then the star piece, because it is 2 times catch Stardust during the spotlight hour. And that means each Luvdisc has been roughly getting us around about 300 Stardust. Normally it's 100, doubled that to 200, and then you get 50% increase because of that Stardust, so 300 from that. Yeah, I've had quite a few people walk past me, just talking to myself. I don't think it becomes that much of a worry nowadays, to be honest, because a lot of people just talk on hands-free, and look, you know, we've gone past the years where we thought, who is he talking to? I think a lot of people just have got used to it now, so a lot of people think I'm on hands-free and not on YouTube Live. Would be cool if somebody knew me, though. That'd be quite interesting. Loads and loads of Luvdisc around here, especially with that spatial rend currently on. We can see them from really far and wide. So let's just go and catch these before moving on. Try and get these excellent throws on these. Make the most of it. And there is a shelder as well, which, if you wasn't on a stream before, if you wasn't on a live before, Shelder, because it's 2 times catch Stardust, Shelder is a Pokemon which is boosted Stardust anyway, and because it's 2 times Stardust during this spotlight hour, we're currently getting around about 4,500 Stardust per Shelder caught. So could you imagine if it was a Shelder spotlight hour? That would be absolutely insane. But as it stands, we've only seen around about 4 or 5 of those during this spotlight hour. Luvdisc, stay in the ball, please. We want to try and catch as many of you as we can for the XP. Let's try some up here. 3 minutes left of the spotlight hour. Level 1 Luvdisc there, 10 CP. Just moves at the wrong stage. Some of these Luvdisc have been doing tonight. We definitely prefer going towards the right on the screen as well. I've noticed that. Plusle there, getting in on the spotlight hour action. Nine minutes left of the lucky egg, 2 minutes left of the spotlight hour. So we will carry on just past the event and carry on catching as we have got that lucky egg on. And then after that lucky egg's finished, we will just have a quick roundup of the spotlight hour and see what we've got. If we manage to get any hundos, of course, review the shinies that we've got and just have a look at how much XP we've got as well. So loads to review on. And then hopefully at the end of this week as well, towards the end of this week, like I mentioned before, the beloved Buddies event runs from today. It started this morning and it will carry on until Saturday at 8 p.m. local time. So we will hopefully be live for some of that event as well towards the weekend. So Friday or Saturday, make sure to keep an eye out on the channel. We should be live for that event. One minute remaining on the spotlight hour. And all these Luvdiscs should start disappearing and we'll get me normal spawns back. Can we get another spawn in? Maybe just sneak another one in after this. 6:59. This seems to be the longest minute known to man. There we go.
Thank you.
So 7 o'clock's just turned. We've managed to get 2 Shiny Luvdisc, of which we'll review in just a moment. But like we mentioned before, we have got a lucky egg on, so we'll try and hit excellent throws on these Pokemon that have now spawned in Luvdisc's place and try and build up that XP, and then we'll have a review at the end. So we have 7 minutes until we have a quick review, and then we will end the stream after that. So if you haven't already, another reminder, please hit that subscribe button on the channel. Let's try and boost that subscribers number up. Let's do a score bunny as well, why not? Jump in on the score bunny. Now we will also keep an eye out in these last remaining minutes to see if there's any of the new 3-star raid boss about, and see if we can solo one of those. Should be an easy solo to do with it being 3-star, but I haven't really looked at what's good against it yet. Annoyingly, we have to Dynamax. Sometimes you can get the charge move off just in time so you don't have to Dynamax or Gigantamax. Sometimes you get forced to do it no matter what. So one Dynamax move later, and the score bunny is down and out. Legs up in the air, and score bunny is down. So 10,000 XP because of a lucky egg. 601, I don't think that's particularly good for score bunny, but we will have a quick look if it stays with the ball. Still breaks out. No, still breaks out. It is very weird trying to catch the Pokemon with these powered up balls. They don't seem to fly as well as the normal Pokeballs. They don't seem to throw as much as well as they do. Excellent throw on that time, so we'll give it benefit of the doubt. Another 4,000 and so XP, 4,480 on that one. So let's just have a quick look and see if that was any good. 601, 3-star, but nowhere near very good enough on the attack. 10 attack, so that is the lowest you can get on a max battle. 10, 10, 10, very similar to a raid, of course, is the lowest you can get. The Lumi's at like I mentioned before, that is the opposite to Volbeat, and that is the one that we don't get here in the UK, so that would be a very, very nice shiny to try and obtain. We have already got some already, but still, it's nice to get the ones that aren't from your region when we do spawn. Slowpoke, always a nice, excellent throw to do. Let's have a quick look out and see if there is any of those 3-star raids about. Ones with a new Pokemon. Unfortunately not, by the looks of it. Would have been nice to be able to do one of those on the live stream. Did that centric catch? It did. There is Volbeat, we were just talking about it. Illumi's next to a Volbeat. Illumi's off the Incense. Volbeat just normally in the wild. Another excellent throw on a Volbeat. Volbeat stayed in, Illumi's didn't. So before we went live at 5:45, just to give you a quick recap, we did check how much XP we managed to have in total beforehand, and then we're going to try and work out how much XP we've earned in the hour and 20 minutes. So we'll just wait for that lucky egg to run out, and then we'll do that. But we started tonight on 598.6 million. I'm actually hoping to try and get somewhere near that 600 million by the time. So that'll be an increase of 1.4 million. So I don't know if we've done that in the hour, but I'm hoping to try and reach towards that 600 million by the end of today. One minute left to go. And then we will have that quick review before finishing the stream. Excellent throw on a level 1 for Mantis. Nice evolution spawn there with a Persian. Just got to throw a little bit wrong there with Cutiefly. It's a little bit better. Don't have to throw it very hard with Cutiefly to try and get an excellent throw. A Luvdisc. Dunsparce, a very annoying, excellent throw to do, Dunsparce. Failed it yet again. And there is the lucky eggs finished. The star pieces have finished as well. So let's have a quick look at the Stardust actually. Heading towards 16 million now, so quite decent there on Stardust. Not bad at all. And I think I've just seen some Stone Journers pop up. I have indeed. Of course, UK exclusive Pokemon this now. Recently added into the game about 6 months ago now. Stone Journer. Based off, of course, the UK historical landmark of Stonehenge. critical catch out on that stone journey. So let's have a quick review of the Spotlight Hour. The Lucky Eggs are finished, the Star Piece are finished, and the Spotlight Hour finished. So let's just tidy up the live stream before we finish ourselves. So in terms of shinies, we had 3 shinies for this Spotlight Hour. This one, Shiny Diglett, level 1 Shiny Diglett, 10 CP, randomly spawning during the Spotlight Hour, but it was shiny. So really, really cool shiny to get during the Luvdisc Spotlight Hour. And of course, we had 2 Shiny Luvdisc within the first 15 minutes. I believe these are full odds as well. So the Diglett is 1 in 512, as well as the Luvdisc. So really, really happy to get 2 Shiny Luvdisc during the live stream. This one nicknamed Bruvdisc, and then of course True Love nicknamed by Natalie. So very, very cool to get those. And Dan nicknamed these Bruvdisc and Big Dog. So really, really nice to get your nicknames on those. And let's have a quick look at XP. So we started on, there we go, we've actually done it. We've actually gone over 600 million XP. That is absolutely amazing. So we started the stream on 598.6, meaning 1.4 million to get to 600 million XP. We've actually gone up to 600.2, so we've reached and gone past the 600 million XP mark, and that means an increase of 1.6 million XP in just 1 hour. So really, really happy with that. Well, around about 1 hour 20 minutes. So really, really happy with that. Of course, the beloved Buddies event with 2 times catch XP and with those lucky eggs meant that we did that very, very quickly indeed. So thanks very much for watching me. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, turn on that notification bell so you get notified when we next go live, and for the videos that we'll be posting up later this week. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you again very soon. Bye for now.